live thing yet.
All right, there we go. So we are live here with Aubrey, and we are going to be doing some knots with Aubrey, so some knots to know. So this will tie into a few different badges as well. So for the brownies, the cabin camper badge. For the juniors, the camper badge. For cadets, the primitive camper badge. And for seniors, the adventure camper badge. So there's other badges that it may apply to, and you can pick those on your own and find a way for those to join. So we are going to go ahead and throw it over to Aubrey. So I am going to give it over to you.
Hey! So all you're going to need for this is you're going to need 2 strings and something to tie a couple of these knots around. For me, I'm just using a chair, but you can use whatever's around your house. So the first thing we're going to start with is a little bit of knot terminology. So I'm going to be using some of these words a lot, so I think you might as well know them. So the first thing is a bite. So a bite is when you kind of have like an upside down view that looks like this. The next thing is your working end and your standing end. So your working end is the part that you're going to be moving, and your standing end is the end that's just going to stand there. Another thing is the difference between a bend and a hitch. A hitch is when you have a single rope and you're tying it around an object. A bend is when you have 2 ropes and you're tying them together. So the first thing we're going to start off with is one of the bends. It's called a square knot. So if you guys don't know what an overhand knot is, it's like the knot that you tie when you start tying your shoelaces. So you're going to take the rope in your right hand and you're going to cross it over the one in your left hand. And you're going to go under. And then you're going to take the same rope that you went with under, which would now be in your left hand, and you're going to go over it and you're over the right one, under, and pull. And it should look kind of like that. And that is called a square knot. So the next knot we're going to tie is called the lark's head hitch. So you're going to take a bite and you're going to put it behind your object. And you're going to take your 2 working ends. You're going to put it through that loop and pull. And that is what we call a lark's head hitch. The next thing is called a figure 8 on a bite. So you're going to create a bite, right? And it's kind of going to be like tying an overhand knot, but a little bit different. So you're going to kind of hold it sideways. You're going to take your bite, go over your 2 standing ends, under, and you're going to go through the top of your loop. And when you pull it tight, it should look something about an 8. That's why they call it the figure 8, is because it looks like an 8 shape. The next thing is called a highwayman's hitch. So the highwayman's hitch is when you take a bite, you go behind your object with your loop, just kind of like the lark's head knot, and you're going to take one of your working ends, and you're going to make another bite. You're going to take that loop and go through the loop you just made to make that loop be on top. Then you're going to take your other end, make another bite, and go through the loop on top. Then you should have this string, which is from the loop that you just went through, and you're going to pull that tight. And when you pull it tight, it should make something that looks a little bit like that. And how to untie it is you just take this loose end, and you pull it out. And that's it. Just those are the 4 knots to tie.
Awesome, Aubrey. So why did you learn all these knots? What was this for?
So learning all these knots, so there's something called World Centers all over the world for Girl Scouts and Girl Guides. So if they have different events at different periods of the year, and you can pay to go to these events, and you meet other girls and Girl Guides from all over the world doing that session. So the World Center in Mexico, which is called Arcadena, did a challenge where you did 30 knots in 30 days. So they posted a new knot every day for you to do. And every day, if you did those knots, which I completed all 30, we just finished it on April 30th, you get your name entered into a drawing to win a scholarship to go there. So I'm hoping that I win.
Awesome. That's wonderful. And I saw that you had 2 different color ropes, so that helps to tie the knots, right?
That helps when you're tying a bend.
Awesome. I learned a lot from you, so thank you so much. I hope everybody else did too. We are going to Yeah, thanks. We are going to have some time for you to choose your own adventure again. So feel free to go out and look at that packet and find another activity to do with your family, group, or troop. And we will see you all back at 8:30 at Camp Covington for story time. So again, please tag us in your pictures and your comments with the hashtag GSLE Campin. We want to see everything that you're doing, and we want to be able to share those pictures in the future. So please, like I said, hashtag GSLE Campin. Can't wait to see all of your fun things that you've done. We'll see you later, guys.